On West Rutland. Alicia Waite coming out. She'll be wearing number 3 in the blue uniforms. Miranda Shepard, the third starter, number 5 coming out. Now these two schools played earlier in the season. Dory Cruikshank coming out, number 15. And the fifth starter coming out will be Daly Crowley, number 20. And Rochester losing, I think it was 61-49, lost by a dozen to West Rutland. Don't quote me on that, but I know they lost the game. So Rochester trying to avenge that loss in the Hinchy Gym here as they'll travel to West Rutland's home court. And we'll get the West Rutland starting lineup. Meg Rickey, it's not Megan, Meg Rickey coming out, number 3.
Number 10, Amanda Ames.
And Amanda Ames, of course, number 10, the starter.
Number 11, Emily Sumner.
And Emily Sumner wearing number 11, West Rutland in their home whites. Brooke Griswold, number 12.
And number 22, Katie Lincoln.
And of course, Katie Lincoln, number 22. So we'll have West Rutland get together for their team chant, and then we'll have the opening tip-off on Munger Vision on PEGTV, Channel 15 Sports. West Rutland looking to break their huddle. They're searching for a game ball right now. They've found one they like. JV game was won by West Rutland and won it rather convincingly, and so trying to get a twin bill win here is the varsity squad. But just the one loss to Burnt in Division II school, of course West Rutland Division 4. And I got to tell you, after watching a lot of different teams come through, one of the best Division 4 teams around. I haven't seen everybody, I know. Big test today, though, trying to come back against an opponent we already beaten once. And each early season action, now we're in the middle of the season, we'll see how much everybody's improved. You know, a lot of it, too, is style of play, is how the officiating will go today as far as the quickness of the game. And they're going to have a blocking foul in the shot. I'm waiting to see if it's good. Basket's good. So Lincoln, right out of the gate, coming off a couple 30-point games, a 29-point game, and can just rack them up. She'll get 2 points there on that opening 6 seconds of the ball game, and she'll be at the line trying to make the and one. And she'll get it. She'll make it a 3-point play. Now you'll see West Rutland going to that full throttle half-court defense, and they'll see this the whole ball game. Rochester will. And a lot of it's just how will Rochester handle the pressure, what adjustments did they make since the first meeting, and how much did West Rutland improve on applying the press. They want to up-tempo everything from the defense to the offense. So they want to get it going. Lincoln, perfect catalyst for this. They'll get it ahead to Sumner. Sumner stops, pulls up, and don't go. A rebound inside position by Rickey, and it's ripped out of there by number 20, Crowley. Crowley with a good job of wrestling the ball free for Rochester. Down by 3 with 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Griswold there defensively, number 12. This is West Rutland coming up, of course, man-to-man. Crowley with the catch. You want to go down inside to Cruikshank, and Rickey will pick the ball up off the floor and give it off to Griswold. Griswold really starting to come into her own this year. Yep, she's smirking. She dribbled off her foot out of bounds. She's taking the shot more when she's open, something she really hesitated to do last year, but starting to come out of that, get confident she is, starting to come out of that shell. Shepard will run the point. Shepard, number 5, being guarded by Griswold. There's the screen set for Shepard, and yeah, they wanted her to roll to the basket after they didn't give up the shot. And Griswold reached in and slapped the ball out of bounds. And you're going to see Alicia Waite, number 3, put the ball into play. And they want to wrap it around to Cruikshank, and boy, she is double teamed. Yeah, nice job of keeping the hands down, not grabbing the arms. So Cruikshank able to keep the ball alive. Cutting had it, and they'll roll it down to Crowley. Cutting. Lincoln lost her balance, fell down. They'll go down on the low post, up, and nope. Crowley fouled. It's going to be Rickey picking the ball up. Nice job down inside by Daly Crowley. And she did it on the defensive end before rebounding-wise. This time she did it on the offensive end, and she's earned herself 2 shots from the free throw line with 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rochester looking to get on the board here from the free throw line. They trail just 3-0 right now. Nope. And again, a measure of the teams that go to Barry for the Final Four in the championship are you beat Rochester once. Now you got to get the intensity back up, your focus there, and the teams coming against you with a different strategy maybe. See how y'all react to that. Griswold quickly into the front court will take the 3 ball. Got it! Griswold for 3. Oh yeah, she's been at a lot of help offensively for Lincoln this year. And she traveled with the basketball. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looked like she carried the ball. Double dribble. So now they went from the travel to the double dribble, and the ball will go over to West Rutland in the event. Griswold got a handle on it, trying to clear some space out. Cutting right there, defensively doing a good job of being physical with her. Lincoln in the corner. Lincoln can hit from anywhere on the floor. From the parking lot, from the corner, on the drive, from the three-point arc, from the free throw line, from the locker room. I mean, you just got to guard her everywhere she goes. Look at that crossover there to the left hand, and it's going to stay with West Rutland as it goes off from Crowley out of bounds. So Sumner will hustle down to the end line and get set to put the ball into play. Sumner will catch, fire, and no. Looked like she had a good touch on it, and it'll go off from Griswold out of bounds. So Rochester will take over. Cutting will take it out of bounds. Number 2, nope, they're going to have Crowley Corn. She'll take it out of bounds. Cutting headed that direction, but then came back. Ricky playing off the ball, but enough to create some problem there. And look at Lincoln just come around. I don't know how they don't know she's going to be there, because she's there for everything. She'll miss the little layup. She'll get the ball tipped to her from Griswold. It looks like Ames on the ball. Lincoln got hit in the face, and she's trying to shake it off and clear her vision. She's slow to come down the court, and now she's getting into the play. That's a three-point shot. That's a long three-point shot. So Lincoln will get the ball up ahead to Griswold. And Griswold threw it at the fans, lost it off her hands, slipped out of her hands, and we have a substitution coming in the basketball game. Sierra Page, number 14 for West Rutland, but Boyer, Peyton Boyer, number 14 for Rochester, as Cutting will come on out. And so Boyer now looks like she's going to run the point. And Pease got picked off. Ames picked her up, and then on the baseline all the way up, yeah, got a foul. They just gave up too much territory down low. Sumner will pick up the foul, and Boyer will go to the line. As they get everybody situated on the box, we're at 5:06 to go in this first quarter. No, a little long with that. And what did Lincoln came out of the ball game? Set on the bench for just a brief second. Now checks herself back in at the scorer's table. Ames came back to meet the ball. Will go to Griswold. Griswold's pass is caught by Sumner to Ricky. That's some great passing. That's some great passing down the floor. Sumner with the catch, the fire. Ricky with the grab and the foul. She'll be at the line. Well, they got him on the box. He's starting to point toward the floor, but she's going to get 2 shots out of it. Ricky will be at the line. And she'll rim that one out. Yeah, now Lincoln will come in for Griswold for West Rutland. And Griswold just kind of settle down and shake off the errant pass. She got that nice three-point shot that went in. And we're early in the ballgame. Ricky will can that one. It goes 7-5 West Rutland. And now the press. Being looked at by Shepard, and it's Lincoln back there. And Lincoln stepped inside the screen. Shepard quickly into the front court. Shepard now will set up the offense, and Ames right on her defensively. And jump ball. Nice job by Ricky reaching in on Crowley. And a jump ball. Griswold came out of the game, but she's actually stretching her leg. I don't know if she pulled something or has an injury that she's trying to play through, but she's definitely on the sideline stretching. And they wait for Shepard to come open, and she'll let it fly a little long and strong. And Crookshank can't save. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Crookshank, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. Now Lincoln open, and now they'll come to Sumner in the middle of the floor to Pease. Back to Lincoln. But they passed so quickly. Open and block foul. Crookshank got the ball, but then came down on the hand afterwards, and that's a good call. Now send Ames to the line. Yeah, so 2 shots coming up. They'll stop the clock at 4:31, and that's going to be the 3rd team foul, first on Cruikshank. Ames, nope, can't get that first one to go. So Amanda Ames, a junior in the lineup. Will be along with that one, and Ricky had it, tips it to Ames. She gets a handle on it, and yeah, she'll find Pease. Pease the spot right there. No, she'll be off the mark with her first shot. Crowley with the rebound. She'll go to Shepard. Shepard looked long distance. Everything was covered. Now she'll just bring it up against Lincoln. Lincoln seems to have recovered from that inadvertent finger in the eye. Again, might have got away with a little carry there, but no call. And Crowley on the baseline, and she'll split the defense, step through it, and they'll rake the ball down to Cruikshank. Has it from her butt, passes the ball back, picked up by Shepard. Crazy sequence of action right there, but everything settles down now. We had no shot clock in Vermont to worry about. See Sumner get up on Cruikshank. Cruikshank took advantage of it. She got too close to her, tried to use the glass and bank it in. No good. Lincoln, long pass. The Pease off her hands, and she will save it. She'll get it back to Ames. Sumner turns, fires, block, comes down to Shepard. Cruikshank got a piece of it, knocked the ball down. Here's the pass up ahead, and it will be saved. No travel call. They'll bring the ball back, and caught the air right there. And the game going up and down the floor. Well, getting West Rutland's pace. That was intended for Ames all along. Ricky was in the right spot. And that's going to go out of bounds. And we've got a sub coming in. Rochester getting a breather. Cruikshank coming out. They're going to bring Fuller in. Madison Fuller, number 10.
Helping out here.
Oh, and Lincoln just so tough. Made the steal and just tough angle to get the shot off, and then Lincoln runs right into the screen. Pease will pick up the angle and cut her off from getting down the floor any further. And boy, she is in no man's land. Then they're going to call a backcourt violation on Boyer. Again, that defense tenacious, but very disciplined not to pick up unnecessary fouls. Katie Lincoln, number 22, started the game off with a made basket and then a free throw, made a three-point play, and that pass a tad bit behind her will go out of bounds. West side will set up the press. Fuller will take the ball, or Sawyer. Crowley will take the ball out of bounds. Well, she just wants to beat that 5 count. Nope. Got a timeout called by Rochester. They didn't want to lose possession of the ball. It's only 7-5 West Rutland, but it seems like it's a lot more right now, and we still have 2:52 to go in the first quarter. And after that timeout, time to set up a line play, and they will get the ball inside the wait all the way to the front court. I don't know how they did it, but Lincoln ended up with the ball. I zoomed back to kind of follow the pass. It never occurred. Lincoln had the basketball. She's like Houdini down there, and this is going to be up Pease. No. Weak side rebound came down to Shepard, and she's going to look for a little space to work with, and she'll bring the ball down the floor herself. And Shepard gave the dribble up, gave it back to Boyer, and Boyer, she settled things down. Now, one thing you got to do is control the tempo against West Rutland. If you're not a run and gun team, don't let West Rutland get into that mode. Lincoln up, fouled, basket. See, Lincoln went to the left hand, kept the ball away from the defender, drew the foul. That's number 14, Boyer called for the foul. And the basket's good. Now, Sarah Walczyk, number 15, coming in the ball game for West Rutland for the first time tonight. And then Griswold coming in since she stretched her leg muscle out. So Griswold back in the contest, number 12. So it's Ricky, Pease, Lincoln, Griswold, and Walczyk out there for West Rutland. And Lincoln will make another three-point play with the field goal and then the made free throw. Cutting checked back in. Cutting, number 2, was a starter for Rochester. She went behind the back, and Lincoln with the steal. They just cannot get the ball away from Lincoln. Wherever they throw the ball, Lincoln's there. Griswold. Pease with a good catch, baseline, backs in, and no shot. I tell you, she did a great job of using her rump to carve space out down in the paint. And they get the box set up. Walczyk will rush over, and she'll set the screen, and might have set it too early. Griswold. The pass back to Pease in the corner to Lincoln. She'll put the 3-ball up and got it, Lincoln. Well, she got 3 threes, 2 of them on made free throws after a made shot. That one was a 3 from the arc. And we're down to 1:39 to go. That ball slapped away from behind. They were trying to go down inside to number 10 Fuller, and everybody from West Rutland touched the basketball. Lincoln will catch it, turn, and get control of the basketball. As she looks inside. Nice job by Crowley reading the pass and getting in front of Ricky. Cutting, looks behind her, and who's there but Lincoln? They slow it down now, and Shepard will give it back to Cutting. She'll think about the shot and then pull the ball down inside. And that's a good pass and just a hard shot afterwards. They got the ball down inside to Crowley. And then I think she was a little surprised to be so open. Ricky with the catch. She'll step to the hole and get it. Ricky with the grab and the bucket makes it a 15-5 game with 10-point lead. 1 minute to go in this first quarter of play. And we're going to have a foul called on Lincoln. And that'll be the first foul on Katie Lincoln of West Rutland. We'll have Cutting go over, and she'll take the ball out of bounds on the far side of the Hinchy gym. Shepard working hard will dance around and get open. She just got away from Pease. Sierra Pease 14 there defensively, and she'll go below the screen, and we'll give the ball back. Cutting, wide open. Got it! 3-pointer for Cutting, and I tell you what, they were patient letting the screen develop. And Waite almost came up with the steal. She got in there and knocked the ball away, so Rochester picking it up on the defensive end here. Then they're going to have Walczyk hustle over, and Sarah Walczyk will take the ball out of bounds. Just 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lincoln came through a screen up high and spun it up and in. Lincoln with the basket. Cutting, hustling down the floor and getting plenty of time. Traveled, yeah, she put the brakes on in that one little stutter step, and that caused the travel. Ames come in the ball game, and Ames will come in for Lincoln. We're going to steal a little bit more rest time between the first and second quarter for Lincoln. The first thing I asked her was how her eye was, so. Griswold will run the point now. She'll duck underneath the defender. Cutting. She'll cross over, and that'll be backcourt. Yeah, and Griswold just kind of she can't get upset with herself. She's having a rough first quarter, but it'll settle down. And again, Rochester can end this first quarter with a nice little run here. Crowley turns, fires, no good. Waite with the rebound. She'll go back up with it, and they got shots in close. They just didn't have any touch on the ball, and Ames will launch it up top. Somehow Pease caught it. She'll go up and get the foul. Tell you what, that's just getting bailed out. The ball was way off the mark on the pass. Pease, like I said, retrieved the ball. Then with just 2.8 seconds left on the clock, Ames went right at the hole and got fouled. She's at the line now to shoot 2. So Sierra Pease, who comes in and gives them a lot of energy off the bench and a good spark offensively, will miss the first free throw. Pease on a second shot will get the friendly bounce off the home rim and drop it in. And that's going to be the quarter. Yes. West Rutland building up a 10-point lead, mostly due to that defense. They had a ton of steals in that first quarter. Lee Rochester, 18-8 at the end of one quarter play. A little different look out there. They have Walczyk getting the start in the second quarter, along with Ricky. Makes him a little bit taller in the lineup. Lincoln in the backcourt. Ames right there with the basketball. And Pease, of course, number 14, which to me plays the 3 spot. I don't know, she's a swing player out there. Rochester come out in that zone defense. Ames with the catch, will let it fly and be off the mark. Rebound on the weak side, taken out of there by Fuller, number 10. Fuller into the front court. Fuller all the way down inside the arc will hit the trailer. Shepard, she'll put the shot up, and no. Front rim, long rebound. Shepard up and fouled. Good job by Shepard. She was just everywhere on the play. But what she did there was just good basic basketball. She took the shot and then followed her shot up. And I tell you what, you just don't see enough of that in high school level. And coming in will be Megan Pratt, number 11. She'll be checking at the scores table for Rochester on the second shot. Oh, set on the rim, wouldn't drop, and here comes. It's going to be Pratt, 11, coming in for Alicia Waite, number 3. And so Shepard from the line for shot number 2. Got it. Made the adjustment and switched it. Now Walczyk will bring the ball into play, and again, for a minute there, Crawley stayed back. I thought we were going to see some pressure in the back court, and she was just in the wrong spot. Pease for Lincoln to the basket. No. Rebound along the baseline, picked up by Cutting. Cutting lost the handle, will come to Shepard. West Rutland will peel back now and set up the defense. Ames will pick her up at the logo. They'll give it off on that long three-point shot. Shepard will come back and pick up the loose ball, giving Rochester a second chance. Ricky went around, and I think Ricky touched the last. Yes, it's going to be Rochester basketball. Crawley and Ricky scrapping for it along the baseline, and Fuller, number 10, calls for the break. Shepard with the catch in the corner, trying to come around the defender. Cutting, looking for another three-point shot. Won't go. Tipped around on the floor. Still nobody's possession. Picked up by Shepard. Three ball. No. Online, just shy. And now we'll have to pick up by Pratt. And Pratt will wheel, bump, and try to send the ball out. That was a tough catch. Yeah, that was asking a lot for Crawley to come up with that ball. So Sumner will come back in the ballgame. She'll replace Ricky for West Rutland. And Walczyk will look, no pressure in the backcourt, just an easy little bounce pass out to Katie Lincoln. Pease popped free, made the catch against Cutting. I'm wondering, yeah, on that side of the zone, if they'll try to match up Pease to shoot over the top of Cutting. That's a one and done for West Rutland. They haven't scored yet here in the second quarter. It's been a minute and a half in. Right now, they're content to shoot from the outside against that zone. And Cutting will lose the footing and lose the ball as she went down on the floor after the bump, and Lincoln will cross over. Lincoln will swing the pass off to Ames to the basket. That's what I mean. See where West Rutland is shooting from? Everything's from the perimeter right now, which is okay when you're hot. But when you're not, you know, quick passes on the perimeter, reverse the basketball, and try to create that little crack in that zone to slide the ball down through. Sumner punched the ball, got a hold of it. We'll give it up to Lincoln. Back to Sumner, up, and Emily Sumner with the bucket. Made the steal and got the reward on the other end, made the basket. And that's tipped by Lincoln, still gets to Crawley. She'll find Shepard. Shepard trying to find just an open space on the floor, and that's hard to do. She'll push it back, and Lincoln pulled back. Pease came up with the basketball, and she'll go up and get it. Pease, and that defense, again, creating a lot of points. We have a timeout taken by Rochester. They want to get organized. It's 22-9, a 13-point lead for West Side. And for Rochester's McFeetris. She's just checking in the basketball game. She got it into Cutting. She'll make the pass to Pratt. They'll work the ball all the way back into the hands of Boyer. Boyer matched up against Lincoln. Rochester spent a couple timeouts earlier, and I tell you, that's a nice play. They spread the floor and just isolated Boyer on Lincoln, and you'd say, well, that's not a good matchup. Well, it worked out that time. Sumner on the trail. She'll snap the pass off to Ames, and she's bound and determined she's going to hit that shot. She's off the mark there. Pease will chase down the basketball, go to Sumner. She'll turn around, have the opening, and it'll go in. Sumner, just an unsung hero the last couple of years for West Rutland out there, plays so well. See, Lincoln, she turns her into the defensive help so well. Jump ball called as Pease and Boyer get tied up. And somebody in the crowd wanting a foul on that play, but it was just ball being held by both players, and Pease being a much larger player just won the battle physically. Cutting. Oh, that was a tough pass. She was trying to go down inside. Ames knows if she moves, she's going to get the travel call. She's going to have a jump ball instead, and it'll be West Rutland basketball. Marissa Samirsky coming in the basketball game right now for West Rutland. And she'll replace Sarah Walczyk. So Walczyk, good minutes off the bench. And Cruikshank coming back in for Rochester. Next opportunity. Ames doesn't take the shot this time. It'll come off to Samirsky. Samirsky to Sumner. She'll take it. Off the glass too hard, and Cutting wanted to get on the run. Picked the basketball up, did a complete circle, and foul by Pease. Yep. Now Pease will pick up the foul, and that'll be the second foul on Pease. And Griswold also coming in with Ricky now, so a couple subs as Ames and Pease will sit down, and they're going to bring the ball all the way over to the far side of the Hinchy Gym. That'll be Boyer and Cutting in the backcourt. West Rutland will pick up at the midcourt stripe. You can see Lincoln right there. See how Lincoln keeps the space though? She plays off the body so she can take the passing angle and make the interception. That's a unique way to play the defense, and it works so well for her. Samirsky almost got a piece of it. They'll wrap the pass around to Cruikshank up, and oh, it didn't go. Cruikshank got a great spot down low. And actually put some English on the ball. I thought it was going to spin up and in for it. Samirsky down the floor, left it on the rim. No good. Cruikshank with the one dribble, hand the ball off to Fuller, and Fuller found some open hard court. Gotta enjoy that as she'll give it off to Boyer. And then see Rochester now, they'll settle it down, which is what they got to do. And I don't know how she thought she was going to complete that pass, but it got taken away in a hurry. Griswold up ahead, perfect pass to Sumner, and boy, on the crossover, she lost the handle and went out of bounds off from the foot of McFreitas. See Sumner call the play out as West Rutland's got 3:28 to go in this second quarter. Lincoln with the catch, the grab, and the shot, and then rebound will be Cruikshank, and she's looking for the outlet and takes a few dribbles until she finds Fuller. Fuller stopped by Samirsky, stolen by Lincoln. Lincoln up ahead to Samirsky. There's a 2-on-1 traveled. Now Samirsky with the grab, took about 3 steps, put the ball down a little bit late, and we'll have Waite come in for Cutting for Rochester. So that's a Rochester change in the blue uniforms as Waite coming in. It'll be Rockets basketball, and they'll get it in. Boy, they had Boyer open sooner. And by the time they got the ball to her, she was covered by Griswold. Boyer clapped the hands, let her know she was open, and they lobbed the ball over the top of Griswold to Boyer. Waite trying to work off the screen, wants to swing the ball down to Fuller. She wants to go baseline. I tell you, right idea. She was just a little bit too far behind the backboard, tough angle, and couldn't roll the shot up and in. Lincoln, long distance to Griswold, the catch, up and too far into the backboard, hit the bottom of the backboard, and Griswold stayed in there, and boy, I tell you, she almost got the steal. Sometimes it's like the West Rutland players wearing camouflage and the opponents can't see them, and they go stealth down there. See Lincoln pull back, and she did not do anything, just had her body there, mirroring the movement by Fuller, and that's what led to the turnover. 2.5 minutes to go in a 24-11 game, second quarter action. Brought to you from PEGTV Channel 15 Sports on Munger Vision and West Side Basketball. And got a trip called, yeah, blocking ball called. Oh, and Griswold getting up in a little bit of pain. And they'll check, see. Yeah, they're going to have an official timeout, and Griswold will be looked at by Coach Randy. Okay, she came off the floor walking without any assistance, and whatever it was, it healed up real fast. Ames came in to replace her. She'll make the catch, and they want to go down inside to Sumner. She'll throw over the top. Sumner, again, so good down in the low post. Don't forget, though, when she played JV ball, she was the point guard. Then she had quite a growth spurt, and that's when they pushed her up into that front court spot. That's going to be good. Nice shot, good finish. 26-11, a 15-point lead for West Rutland. Shepard with the ball, and well, one thing that Rochester's got to do on the adjustment is they're dribbling way too much against that press. They got to string together a bunch of short, quick, snappy passes. Look at that rebound up, and Samirsky backed out of there by Cruikshank after the miss. Nice job of boxing out by Cruikshank. Lincoln turned around, the ball came right to her. She'll make yet another steal. She'll cross the timeline, and now they'll set the play up. See Ames with the catch in the corner to Samirsky. She'll square fire, and got it again. Samirsky out off the bench. You can see a little weave back there. And if they had a little quicker passing, they would have got the ball open on that far side to McFreitas. Lincoln, for the rare moment, will slow things down. Samirsky wants to dump the ball down to Ricky. The pass was tipped. She went and met the pass. They'll just get the spacing right. Lincoln up, and no. Rebound. Ames steps up beside the defender, put it on an awkward angle off the glass. No good. It'll come down to Waite. And we're going to have a travel call. Yeah. Waite was in a hurry to get going, and she traveled. 28-11 West Rutland with 51 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Emily Sumner will take the ball out of bounds. Smirsky just crisscrossed, came open, and the pass came right back to Sumner. Sumner to Lincoln in the corner, and Cruikshank right there, and that's part of the defense. Just kind of a tall person to shoot over the top of. Ames got the defender in the air, and they send the ball all the way back over to Lincoln. She'll catch it, and oh, look at the look at that rebound by Ricky up and in. Everybody for Rochester had gone to the far side of the rim, and that left Ricky all alone on his side. The lead now at 19 points for West Rutland. Shepard, and they're going to call a timeout. Yeah, they're going to spend a timeout, third of the first half, and with 20 seconds to go, they're going to come up with a play to run. As they're looking for a momentum builder here going into the half.
30, please. Blue timeout, 30.
This is after a timeout. Rochester will take a big sigh as they chase down the ball. Smirsky was in the backcourt. There's Lincoln. See how she played off? Oh, and the ref got in her way. Got it anyways. You might want to give the ref the assist on that. He set a good screen for Lincoln. Look at Sumner, fly through there and make the steal. Like I said, this is after a Rochester timeout. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, it'll count, and it's not going to happen. She's done that so many times, but not that time. It's going to be 32-11. West Rutland's defense holding Rochester to just 11 points in the first half of varsity basketball. Rochester will get the ball first in the third quarter, and they've got a lot of homework to do. They're down 21 points at 32-11. They're held, well, in 2 quarters of play, they're averaging 5.5 points. 5.5 points is easier to say. Coach Straney just briefly between a halftime, just kind of not really, well, not unhappy, but not thrilled with his offense out there. He wants to get them kind of in a smooth form, and then cutting with an unforced error. Shepard threw her the ball and was high and long, and she reached up and got it, lost her bounce, went out of bounds. West Rutland will have the basketball. Very happy with his defensive play here in this game, but he wants to get the offense kind of hitting on all cylinders. Lincoln with weight on her, and Lincoln will give the ball to Griswold. Griswold able to recover, and she had her ankle re-taped, and she's back here to start this third quarter. Griswold up underneath, put the shot up, and looked for the fall, didn't get it, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds. It'll be West Rutland basketball. Now I'm looking, Sumner usually does, yeah, there's Sumner. She usually takes the ball out of bounds and sets the plays up, and Emily's right there. She'll bring it into Griswold, and that's weight on her defensively. Griswold elected not to take her off the dribble, bring it back to Lincoln. There's Sumner. Griswold was open momentarily. By the time he got the ball, it collapsed. Lincoln will go hard to the floor, and Shepard and Lincoln will be tied up for a jump ball. And it should be white basketball. And it is. They'll have against Sumner on the baseline, and they'll hand her the basketball. Been a quiet ball game today. Ricky didn't put the shot up, and they'll bring it back to Lincoln. Time she makes the catch, the defender rotated over. That was cutting there. Ames. And that was off from Lincoln's hand out of bounds. She was looking to make the move before she made the catch, and a rare turnover by Lincoln. And they're going to have Cruikshank come down, number 15. Medora Cruikshank. She'll bring it in, and Cutting. Cutting had a problem in the first half for Lincoln. She has a problem there, and Lincoln will get the basket. This is a chance. She's got a 3-point shot. She's had two shots from the field and 12 free throws after him. She's got a chance for a 4th 3-point play here. And again, 65-70% of her offense comes off from the defensive play. She's looking to become the first female player in West Rutland history to have a 1,000-point career scoring-wise. And she will get the rim to cooperate with her on that free throw, and she'll have yet another 3-point play. We're just a minute into this third quarter, and boy, I tell you what, Rochester can get buried real quick here. They need to come out, and I don't know how they didn't make that. That was straight up, straight down. Griswold on the defense, cutting with the ball. They had to wait to the left hand, and no. The basket shrunk down on Rochester. Griswold will cross over, wait for the trailer on the play, and have the ball stolen away by Cutting. Cutting came in on the backside, made the steal. To Crowley, to Shepard, and it was who else? Lincoln came around the backside and made the steal, pushes the ball forward, chases it down, and now she's looking for some help and gives it to Ames. Ames with the touch, will go right back to Lincoln. She's got a, no, I was about to say she was looking for another 3-point play. Griswold with the quick hands tips the ball to herself, and she'll just be a little bit short with that, and Lincoln will get the foul. Crowley will actually get the foul. Lincoln's going to the line, and she got the offensive rebound, went to put it up, and was fouled. So junior Katie Lincoln looking to increase that 35-11 lead. It won't happen on that shot. She'll get a second chance here. That's a second foul on Crawley. Tell you, if the weather cooperates, the game I have coming up this week for West Rutland is Black River West Rutland Girls Varsity. And that should be a Donnybrook. Courtney Rohrig and company coming to town, and that's always, they play the same style up and down the floor. And no dust gathers on the court when they play. Shepard, wait, basket, no. Rebound off from West Rutland, out of bounds. Sumner touched it last. Cruikshank was also, but yeah, so they're just waiting. West Rutland is. They're in a 2-3 zone right now in the inbounds play, and Cutting looking for another three-point shot. No, online, just short, and Sumner will dribble out of traffic, throw over the top. Lincoln will get the ball crossover, and threw the ball off from Shepard to herself, and there's a foul on Shepard. Yeah, she's got a little overcharge there, overran the play, ran into Lincoln. Push, yeah. And that is quickly the third team foul on Rochester here in the first minute. Well, 2 minutes of play, 2.5 minutes. Ricky popped free, made the catch. Cruikshank on her, and then Crowley came across. Oh, Crowley hurt her hand. She hit the ball, something brutal, and yeah, she's going to stay in there. And there's Ames up, Ames no, rebound. Sumner up, partially blocked, tip back. Sumner with the ball again, and then a foul. Physical game out there right now. Crowley's hand was hurt. She shook the heck out of it, and I think she's going to try to stay in the ball game. And Cutting called for the foul. And Hillary Kulig, number 2, coming in the ball game for West Rutland, and Kulig's going to replace Amanda Ames. So Hillary making her first appearance of this basketball game. Getting West Rutland up by quite a bit right now. And right now Rochester just looking for their first points of this quarter. Kulig will put the ball on the floor, dribble it back to Griswold. Nice catch by Griswold. There's Ricky. Ricky open, and boy, went off her foot. Up and got it. Sumner, even when the play breaks down like that, they have the presence of mind and the composure to just make it work anyways. They improvise very well. That was tipped, still gets to Shepard. She'll push it up ahead the way. Traveled. Yeah, she saw the opening. Freeze was open, and she was waiting to get her quickly when they get her the basketball. Traveled. Yeah, in Rochester, changing tactics here. They have people in the backcourt. Well, they pull out. I thought they were going to go press. I thought it was going to be a good idea, but they elected to pull back defensively on their press. Sumner with a quick hands will make the save, kind of, and she went over and back. Cruikshank that time. Good defensive play by Cruikshank. So the call has been made, and it will be Rochester basketball. Shepard at the logo here at the Hinchy Gym, the beautiful Hinchy Gymnasium. Boyer with the ball, and looks like it just came out and almost made the steal on the pass. She just stayed back. That's going to be up by Shepard, and becomes a pass and an assist. Cruikshank will get the bucket. Shepard will get the finish, or will get the assist. And Lincoln and company looking at a 38-13 ball game right now as they have the lead. Griswold will catch fire, and no. Rebound Ricky, no. One more time, Ricky up, no. Foul. Great action down below. Shepard will pick up the foul, and I think it's going to be her third. Yes, it is. 3 fouls on Shepard. And Meg Ricky at the line. She'll be getting a couple shots on that. That's going to be the 5th team foul on Rochester. West Rutland without a foul yet here in this second half of play. 4 minutes left in the third quarter, and that shot good. And we get 39 of the 13. West Rutland on pace for a 60-plus point game, which is their range when things are working right. They're a high-scoring team, but they're a very solid defensive team. A lot of people are misled when they see the lines on score or read the paper and see the score. Or see the score online, I meant to say. And they'll say, oh man, 60 points, they're an offensive juggernaut. Well, yeah, but a lot of that's just their defense and their tenacious rebounding. They don't have a 6-foot player, but they usually can hold their own if not control the boards in a ball game. Weak side rebound was a rush shot. That's going to be Cruikshank up, and Kulig had it, lost it, and then I think Kulig might have picked up the foul. They're looking at Hillary. Yeah, it's going to be Hillary Kulig getting the foul. Okay. And so they will send Waite to the line. I was waiting to see who was going to actually take the shots for Rochester, and it'll be number 3, Alicia Waite. So Waite at the line and stops the clock. All threes on it. 3:33 to go. Third quarter action, and yes, she'll get it. And that time it was short. Ricky had the ball coming right down to her, and Lincoln traveled. Yeah, so Lincoln with a rare mistake will travel. And they're just waiting for Cruikshank to get set on the sideline right in front of her own bench. Came back to Boyer, and Boyer between circles matched up with Lincoln. Yeah, that's a tough matchup. We're going to wrap the ball down inside. Great pass, and that would have counted. It didn't drop, but she's going to get 2 shots. Cruikshank going to the line to shoot a couple. Yeah, they punched the ball down into the low post, and again, I look at the height out there with Cruikshank, and they thought they might try to take advantage of that matchup and post up a little bit more than what we have seen. Of course, it's tough to bring the ball up over midcourt and set the play up. The Cruikshank will be short with that first shot. It's Fuller and Crowley, number 10 and 20 respectively, in blue for Rochester, coming in the basketball game. So Cruikshank on the second attempt, 39-14, makes it 39-14 still. And Waite stepped out of bounds. She was right on her tippy toe, but she had enough foot down on the floor to be out of bounds. Sumner quickly into Lincoln, and you can see bodies in the back court, but nobody pressing the ball for Rochester. Kulig will give the ball back to Lincoln. Griswold, that was a tough pass to handle, and now Ricky in there tied up Fuller and Boyer, and it'll be Rochester basketball. I have seen bigger leads disappear than this, but Rochester's got less than 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And they've got to start making some points. So Lincoln picked up the foul. She made the steal, missed the shot, and they got the foul. And I believe that's Katie's second foul. It is. 2 fouls on Lincoln. Now they need Crowley to come over. Crowley will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline underneath the basket, and nice catch by Boyer. I'm not sure if the pass was intended for her, but she made the catch. Fuller off her fingertips, and Sumner will chase it down. Actually, Ricky picked it up. Sumner ran interference, and then went to Kulig to Lincoln to Griswold. Griswold makes the first move, pulls up, and tell you, I like the move. Griswold got the foul. No, she followed up her shot, but just was aggressive, went through the body, and got the foul called. That's going to be I believe each team now with 5 team fouls. Griswold with her first personal. That's only the 4th team foul for West Rutland. I apologize for that. Crowley patiently waits. Fuller came off the screen. They give it back to Crowley. Crowley really doesn't want to be the ball handler, but she goes up to Waite. They have the numbers. Up to Cruikshank to the bucket, and got it. Nice job of breaking the press and bringing the ball down the floor. Griswold will make the catch, get the ball down, dribble out of bounds. Griswold right now is her own worst enemy out there. She's being way too hard on herself and letting the whole game wreak havoc with her mind, and she'll sit down with Ricky and Sumner. Pease and Samirsky in the ball game. Walczyk also is checked in. They wanted a foul on that ball. Lincoln was running beside her. She wasn't even putting a body on her, reaching in on her. Way up, and off the glass and in. 2-point shot for Waite, and Rochester putting a run together now at 39-18. And Lincoln will kick it out of bounds. No, she'll save it and flip it over to Samirsky. Samirsky will pull it down. Pease will take the shot, and no. Rebound, Crowley got it past Kulig, slips it out to Boyer. Boyer with the push down the floor. And then Lincoln with the block, and gotta tell you, I don't like that call. 3 fouls on Lincoln. She got first of all, the offensive player didn't have possession. She was an offensive player. Lincoln had blocked the ball. It was a neutral ball. And then the momentum of the shooter carried herself into Lincoln. At the worst, it should have been a no call. Well, you got to take advantage of these breaks, and they do. And for Rochester, number 11, Pratt coming in, making Pratt number 11 in the ball game. And this could make it just a 19-point deficit. She gets it, 39-20. So Rochester with a solid second portion here of the third quarter. Kulig went over and back. Yep. She was flirting with that mid-court stripe. Yeah, and they're going to hand the ball off, and Crowley right from the scorer's table. Walzik there defensively, and boy, a few momentum definitely on Rochester's side right now. Boyer against Lincoln, killed the dribble, brings the ball down inside to Crowley. Wanted to dump. Oh, it was a great idea. She was trying to dump it down to Cruikshank. She didn't look for the ball. They threw it to a spot where she would have been open and just didn't click communication-wise. Minute and a half to go to third quarter. Seeing West Rutland let some of the lead evaporate. There's a good job, good push, and a good finish. Fuller didn't bring the ball there, and Lincoln will oblige her by grabbing it, and that's going to be a jump ball or a foul called on Boyer. Well, different interpretations. Yeah, Samirsky with no problem should just bounce pass it into Lincoln. Samirsky, Lincoln, Pease, Walzik, and Kulig on the floor right now for West Rutland. So Samirsky, and she just hung out on the baseline. Nobody guarded her. Lincoln just looked at her and threw the ball, and she put the bunny shot up and in. See Boyer working hard, going left, going right, bring the ball back, going back to her left. There's the help defense, and she lost the ball, and it'll be out of bounds. Kulig with a good effort, but it will be out of bounds, and we'll have Rochester with 48.9 seconds from the third quarter, getting set to bring the ball into play. And Amanda Ames coming in for Katie Lincoln, and Coach does this a lot, so Randy does. With time ticking down in each quarter, he'll take Lincoln out and steal a little more break time for her. By Crowley with a good grab, and then she got swallowed up by a triple team and threw the ball out of bounds. She was trying to bring it back to Boyer. And Samirsky, who's been real solid off the bench today, at the end of basketball games, she was trying to get it to Kulig, and Boyer knocked the ball out of play. That Samirsky will switch sides at the official's request. Pease. 37 seconds, plenty of time on the clock. Pease will bring the dribble back. Pease literally hands the ball out to Ames. There's Kulig with the catch. Samirsky open, traveled, yep, traveled. She made the catch. Momentum actually carried her beyond the spot. She took 3 steps. 43-20, Rochester down by 23. Up on the run, no good. The rebound will be tipped out, controlled by Rochester. Samirsky tipped it. Boyer literally lost the handle on the ball going for the shot. Upset with herself, you bet she is. And that's a foul. That's going to be 1-on-1. That's 7th foul now on Rochester. The foul will be on Crowley. So it will be the 1-on-1, and it happens with just 12.5 seconds to go in the third quarter of play from the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision. And we're going to bring Pease up, and there's Sierra Pease. She'll be set. And this taking place with Sumner, Lincoln, and Griswold, 3 of the 5 starters on the bench. And that's going to roll in over the front of the rim and good. She'll miss the second one. Crowley throws it up for Fuller, and she's able to get to the basketball. They have time to get the shot off here. They have 6 seconds, 5 seconds, all the way to the hole. And boy, I tell you, it was a great shot, but they've been cold all day. Kulig able to wrestle the ball out of there, but at the end of the third quarter, West Rutland with a 24-point lead, 44-20 over Rochester. Number in the ball game for West Rutland will be Tani Bristol, number 4 in the basketball game for the first time today. Pease with a quick grab on a fast ball. She'll go all the way in, and She'll follow it up, keep it alive, can't control it. Comes down to Cruikshank. She'll spin away from Pease once, pivot twice, bring it back to Boyer. Boyer wants to reverse court, bring it down this near side. Amanda Ames got back, cut off the angle. And Boyer keeping that dribble alive. Now she'll lose the dribble. She'll feed the low post. That's going to be Crowley doubled up and fouled. A lot of action there. I believe Walzik 15 will be called for the foul. Yeah, it is Walzik's foul, and that will send Crowley to the line. So we are just 14 seconds. 24 seconds into the fourth quarter, and Crowley with that patient look, and got it. Wow, a good looking free throw. Lincoln coming in for Pease now for West Rutland. Okay, so the second shot coming up now by Crowley, and yeah, she called it. It was short, and Lincoln with the rebound, and she's going to bring it down herself. Lincoln, paint's open up. Lincoln will go in and not get the finish. She did everything but the finish. Here's the follow-up, and no. One more time, no. West Rutland just owning the boards right now. That, again, another chance that Walzik fouled. Crowley will pick it up, and I don't know, was it 5 chances they had on the boards, and Walzik will head to the line. She'll get 2 shots. That'll stop the clock at 7:21 to go in the fourth quarter.
Megan, who do you have? 10? Okay. Megan, take 4. Daly, take 10. Take 22.
Walzik got it. Got it up and over the front of the rim. So Sarah Walzik will not get that second one, and rebound will come down to Cruikshank. Boyer able to protect the ball and keep it away from Ames. Boyer now will work it up over the timeline. She'll match up with Ames. It's a man deep, good communications on the switch there between Marissa Samirsky, and Samirsky will reach out, pick up the ball, and she's got some numbers. Bristol with the basketball, got traffic coming up behind her, and Bristol will get it. Katani Bristol, a varsity basket. And Fuller, good pass down low to Cruikshank, up and got it. That was just good push down the floor, got the defense key backing up, and they took advantage of all that space they gave them. Lincoln picked up the dribble and lobbed the ball down to Walzik, who came out to meet the pass. That's why it was completed. And then Walzik again on the baseline got hooked by Cruikshank. Got underneath her and gave her, I think it's going to be a blocking foul. Oh, push will work. Now Cutting coming in the game for Boyer. For Rochester, it's the 1-and-1. Walzik back at the line where she's just 1-and-2. And Sumner at the scores table should be checking in for the shooter for West Rutland. And no. Samirsky will get the rebound, up fouled. Crowley will pick up the foul, and West Rutland again doing a number on the boards. And most of the time they're not the taller team, but they just do such a good job on getting the ball. And Crowley will have fouled out. That's her 5th foul. As they just get the assignment set here for the new person coming in is Bennett Mafitris. And that is the 10th team foul, so 2 shots coming up for Samirsky.
You got her. 10. 10, Bennett.
That's going to be a little short. That's 2 shots, though. Now Sumner coming in. Walzik will come down.
Go ahead, 15.
So she's got to put a little more muscle on the shot. At least get it to the rim here. Great adjustment. Isn't it amazing? They go from an air ball to that outline. Long pass. Lincoln turns, has the ball. Lincoln looks behind her, wants to know where the defender is. Ames, no. Long rebound will come down to Cutting. Cutting on the run. Fire side, foul on Lincoln's her 4th. Now at this point, I hate to say it, but it's an irrelevant stat right now. It's also the 7th team foul. It's the 1-and-1 for Rochester. Now usually Lincoln plays very well with 3 or 4 fouls on her. We'll see what she does here. Bristol, they just wait. She had to go down and set herself up on the box accordingly. Cutting will get it. Cutting's got a good looking shot. Like I said, she's made that a couple threes, some perimeter shots, and now that free throw. And Tani Bristol out there doing math right now. Look at that. Cruikshank got to the ball. Sumner will pick up the foul. Cruikshank just too quick for the ball. So Sumner will pick up her third personal foul. And now we'll stop the clock at 6:09 to go. We haven't even played 2 minutes of the fourth quarter yet. And Cruikshank got it. And Cruikshank will be short with that one. Samirsky not only got the ball, but planted her foot like she had I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul, but here comes Sumner. The Samirsky foul. Samirsky will be heading to the line. She's definitely getting 2 shots. That foul will be called on Fuller, number 10, Madison Fuller. Got it. That's a good looking free throw. That's a good looking free throw. Samirsky with textbook form and perfect results. Bristol wanted to slap the ball out of bounds, went off from Bristol out of bounds, stays with Rochester in the blue uniforms. We're going to Fuller and Cruikshank will be Cruikshank going over, and she'll have the basketball handed to her. She'll put it into play, and she has an option to go in the front court for Pratt. And as they went baseline, and the only person there was Samirsky, she made the steal up ahead to Sumner, and she saw Cutting there and turned away from the pressure. So there'd be no collision in Cutting. Up and again, Cruikshank following it up. Starting to add up the points now, Cruikshank is. Samirsky with the catch and got it the other end. I love that action. Layup one end, layup the other end. Fuller, boy, she's in a whole lot of trouble. She stepped out of bounds. They didn't call the play. Tani Bristol with 1 basket already, got double teamed, had the ball taken away by Pratt. Pratt will turn, Sumner will be there, and Sumner will keep the ball alive. I'm not sure who's going to get the basketball. Well, they're arguing over, the Rochester coach is arguing over the physicality of the jump ball, and all Sumner was doing was fighting for the basketball. Not a lot there to really talk to her about. Well, that could be why they're down 52-27. Yeah, so Fuller, after that Rochester timeout, brings it into Cutting. Cutting picked up in the backcourt by Ames. Just soft pressure, token pressure back there. The screen worked, Cutting all the way in. Got it. Yeah. Lincoln quietly had a big game. It just wasn't her usually, it wasn't an intense foul game as far as being a nail biter. Cutting with some numbers, gets it up ahead to Cruikshank. She wants to pass over on that side. McCready's up and no. Had the shot, just kind of rushed it, and Ames will circle around. Ames got fouled. Yeah, that was good aggressive play out there defensively. Cutting called for the hold. The 2 shots coming up for Amanda Ames, and she'll gather herself. Head over to the coach for a second. And now head to the free throw line. And Ames got the first one. Hammered it in there. And can't get the second one. Rebound. Cruikshank's a very solid second half of play for Rochester. Nice catch by Cutting, and 3 ball. Nope. And boy, Cutting came flying in and almost made the steal after the missed shot. Bristol got to get the basketball and had it knocked away from behind. Ames will come up with it. Ames will be fouled by Cutting. Yeah, Cutting, a very quick player. And Ames coming down now. So Ames with 2 shots, getting set on the first one. We'll put it up and got it. 54-29 West Rutland. Gets them both, 55-29. See Sumner on the ball, and they want Cutting to come back and kick by Sumner. Now they brought her back in a loose coverage so she could take away the passing angle. Ames tipped the ball away, actually made the steal, kept it in bounds, looked for Bristol on the trail. Fuller got back there, had it, lost it, and now everybody's involved in it. That's they're going to have it to Cruikshank. We'll get it all the way back to her teammate, number 11 out there, and almost a steal. That's going to be Pratt that had the ball, number 11, Cutting to Fuller. Fuller with the ball fake, got Bristol to commit, and yeah, Bristol will be called for the hold. That was all set up by the ball fake. And that's a 19 foul, so it's still just the 1-and-1. And after a long look, she will be no good, and the rebound will be taken out by Ricky. Ricky to Lincoln. Nice job by Ricky on the box out, looking for Bristol, and then just a whole clump of bodies there, and Fuller with a nice catch as Pratt hammered the ball back to her. And got a foul called on by Bristol's reaction. Bristol. Yeah, so Bristol picking up 2 quick fouls, sending Fuller to the line right now. Gotten 2 shots as each team is in the double bonus now. Got it. So Bristol with 2 quick fouls here in the 4th quarter of play. And yes, they're both good. Katie Lincoln with the long pass gets it to Ricky down to Trani Bristol, and she's looking for another basket. Rushed the shot, and she gets in there, kept it alive. Ball was blocked, came back off Ricky's hands, and Cutting will turn, and Bristol will come over and knock the ball away. Yeah, they need somebody from Rochester to come take the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Cruikshank coming over. To Pratt, she'll hold up top, and yeah, she wants to get it back away from that. Oh, she just lost the dribble. Lincoln did that psychologically, just intimidated her. Katie Lincoln with the finish. So she doesn't actually have to make a physical play to make something positive happen. Fuller pulls up inside the free throw line and got it. Nice looking push and shot by Fuller. 57-33, 3 minutes to go in the basketball game. Sumner got fouled. And Cutting called for the foul. And that's 5 for Cutting. She is fouled out. Pease coming in for West Rutland. She's going to have to wait till the second shot. Now Boyer can come in, but she's coming in for the replaced player. Everybody seems set on the sub there for the 5th foul. Now Pease in for Ames for West Rutland. Pease will be wearing number 14.
Whoever had 10's got 14.
And that one won't happen. And they'll go out from Cruikshank's foot out of bounds. West Rutland will retain possession. Sumner, Cruikshank, there defensively to Lincoln. For Bristol, she'll ball fake, and there's just absolutely nowhere to get the shot off. That was a good decision on her part to pull it in. Pease open, 2-point shot, no good. Rebound up and blocked by Fuller, and it'll be off from Ricky's hands out of bounds. Fuller blocked it. Yeah, they're correcting, they're overruling the call. Yeah, they're going going to bring Walczyk back in for Sumner for West Rutland. So Walczyk looks, and finds Lincoln. Her pass will come back, and Bristol had it knocked out of her hands by Boyer. Boyer off to the races, up and got it. So Boyer with a spark right there, and the ball up ahead to Ricky, and she got fouled. No doubt about that, she got fouled. Cruikshank didn't want the shot to go in, and won, so she made sure she got a lot of the ball. So what have you? Getting been a choppy fourth quarter. It's taken a while to get through it. There's 2:36 left. And Ricky's going to leave that one shy of the rim. Lincoln coming out. Samersky coming in the ball game now. So Katie Lincoln with another good effort. Along with Sumner, Ames. Basically everybody got in the ball game and played very well. West Rutland, a team that you think of Lincoln right away, but everybody else just fills their roles so well, and they played very well as a team. Walczyk didn't hear Boyer coming up behind her. Boyer will slap the ball away, and they're going to, they called the play out. They want to run that. And they wait for Samersky, and they'll bring it off to Walczyk. She'll take the shot, and a little bit long on that one. It'll be Fuller up ahead, and Samersky reaches up and makes yet another steal for West Rutland. 2:15 left on the evening, or afternoon. Marissa Samersky got it. Boy, I tell you, she is coming off the bench today. First half and second half, and has been shooting very well. Bristol knocked the ball away. Comes to Walczyk. She'll pull away from Cruikshank. Up and blocked by Cruikshank. So Bristol on the trail, able to pick up the block shot. Hands it off to Pease, and Pease puts it up off the little pivot she did, and comes down to Cruikshank. Boyer found an open spot on the floor that allowed him to get the pass back. 90 seconds to go in the basketball game. 60-35, and that 60-point range, right where West Rutland plays their best basketball. Oh, nice job by Boyer. A little, almost looked like a hook shot. Bristol with the catch, and Bristol killed the dribble and got fouled. They reach in, and they'll have the hat called on Pratt. And 2 shots for Bristol. She'll make the walk. Bristol will to the line and get set for the first to 2 with 1:18 to go. And Bristol likes to shoot off center. As Kulig coming in number 2 for West Rutland. She'll replace Ricky. Bristol looking to add to her point total. We'll put it up, and no. Samersky tipped it. Walczyk got there, and Walczyk will save it. Good hustle by Sarah Walczyk. Bristol, nope. Pease, yes. Well, they collected the 2 points. It just took them a little bit longer than the free throws. Bristol with the foul, yep. And a push, okay. I think Fuller, it's number 10 Fuller going to the line, and she'll take the 2 shots. And so Fuller was coming today and she played pretty solid here for Rochester, and she's done very well from the free throw line. And she's got a good looking arc on the shot rotation, and she'll make that shot, 62-38. Yeah, it didn't hit the rim, so it's violation. So Pease with just a minute to go. We'll get it into Samersky. She'll go back, make the catch, cross the timeline, go behind the back, keep the dribble alive long enough to find Walczyk. She'll step to the hole and get fouled. Fuller hard to the floor, and she might have jammed her ankle. That's not good. It looked like it's a high ankle sprain on Fuller. She, with some help, walked off the court. They put an ice bag just above the sock line. That shot missed by Walczyk. They brought in the replacer, number 5, Miranda Shepard. Shepard back in the ball game. And And all this taking place with just 57 seconds left in the ballgame. Cruikshank will get the rebound off the missed shot, and she'll bring it back to Boyer. Boyer trying to work off the screen. Set by Shepard, got the ball down in the corner, and Boyer gets the ball back, lost it, and we have a foul. If it's on Bristol, her reaction looks like it's going to be on Bristol. Yeah, Bristol will pick up her third foul, and that'll send Rochester to the line with 2 shots coming up. Actually, it's the 4th foul on Bristol. And Boyer, good. Well, one thing in the 4th quarter for sure, seriously, Rochester shot free throws extremely well. So Boyer, in a 62-39 game. Got them both. And they look good, both of them did. Samirsky in the backcourt, went behind the back, and she was able to retrieve the basketball and waits for Pease to come open. Remember, Pease in her JV year played the point guard position, so she can handle the ball well. Same thing with Pease, though. She hit a growth spurt. That's why they pushed her up. And Bristol slapped the ball away. Boyer on the run. Boyer will be fouled, and Bristol's day's done. I'm thinking Bristol. It could be Samirsky. No, pardon. Excuse me. It's Samirsky that picked up the foul. And so Boyer, nope. She got a nice release and a good arc on the ball. And remember, she was just 2 for 2. Now she missed that shot. And she'll get that one. They'll go press now, but a little bit too late to bring the ball, to make a difference in the ball game. Pease to Walczyk to the basket, and Walczyk with the bucket. That's the way you break the press. If they give you all that real estate, just take it down. Boyer, a little jump hook, no good. And Pease with 4 seconds, 3 seconds, will go back and get the basketball. It'll count. If it goes, it won't. West Rutland will sweep Rochester. Congratulations to West Rutland. They'll win 64-41. A good effort by Rochester. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always watch Munger Vision.